What's up, everyone? Welcome to San Francisco. Today, we're checking out a spot that's straight up legendary. No hype, no filter, this place really hits different. The Palace of Fine Arts isn't just another tourist stop. It's one of those locations that makes you slow down, look around, and say, yeah. This is why people love SF. As we walk through these massive columns and calm waterfront paths, you'll notice something special. Even though you're in the middle of a major US city, the vibe here is chill, peaceful, almost unreal. Locals come here to unplug, travelers come here to soak it all in, and photographers? They're obsessed. This is a breathtaking walking tour, perfect for relaxing, virtual travel, or planning your own visit. I'll drop some low-key travel tips along the way, nothing heavy, just real advice you'd actually use. So throw on your headphones, take it easy, and let's walk one of San Francisco's most iconic places. No rush, no stress, just vibes.as. You step into the Palace of Fine Arts. The first thing that hits you is the scale. These towering columns aren't playing around. They feel old, powerful, and kind of cinematic, like you accidentally walked onto a movie set. And no joke, this place looks even better in real life than it does online. The architecture pulls heavy inspiration from ancient Rome and Greece, but it still somehow feels right at home in California. That's part of the magic. San Francisco has this way of blending old-school elegance with laid-back West Coast energy. You'll see people dressed up for photo shoots standing just a few feet away from locals in hoodies sipping coffee. That mix? Very SF.as. We walk forward. Notice how quiet it feels compared to the rest of the city. Traffic noise fades out, replaced by soft footsteps, distant voices, and the occasional bird flying overhead. This is why so many people come here to relax. It's a perfect reset spot, especially if you've been running around downtown all day. Travel tip: if you want this place almost to yourself, early morning is clutch. Sunrise light hits the columns just right, and the reflections in the water are next level. Late afternoon is great too, but midday can get packed, especially on weekends. Take your time here. This isn't a place you rush through. Every angle feels intentional, every corner feels photo-worthy. Low-key iconic doesn't even begin to cover it. As we continue walking, the lagoon comes into view, and this is where the Palace of Fine Arts really shows off. The water is calm, almost glassy. On a good day, reflecting the columns like a mirror. Ducks glide by, people sit along the edge just zoning out, and the whole scene feels peaceful in a way that's rare for a big US city. This spot is a favorite for locals who just want to breathe for a minute. You'll see couples taking slow walks, solo travelers enjoying the quiet, and artists sketching the scenery. It's got that calm, Sunday afternoon energy even on a weekday. Straight up therapeutic. What makes this place special is how it changes with the light. In the morning, everything feels fresh and soft. Midday brings bright California sunshine and clear reflections. But sunset? That's when it really goes hard. The sky turns warm, shadows stretch across the columns, and the whole area glows. Travel tip: bring a light jacket even on sunny days. The breeze coming off the water can sneak up on you. Classic SF move. Also, if you're filming or photographing, walk the full loop around the lagoon. Most people miss the quieter angles, but that's where the best shots are hiding. This is the Palace of Fine Arts at its core. Calm, beautiful, and effortlessly cool. No loud attractions, no pressure, just a space that lets you slow down and enjoy the moment. As we keep walking, it's wild to think this place wasn't even meant to last. The Palace of Fine Arts was originally built for the 1915 Panama Pacific International Exposition, a massive World's Fair celebrating San Francisco's comeback after the 1906 earthquake. Back then, this structure was supposed to be temporary, just a flex for the event. But people fell in love with it. Straight up refused to let it disappear. And honestly, you can see why. Even over 100 years later, the design still feels powerful. There's something about these columns and arches that makes you feel small, but in a good way. Like history is standing right in front of you, quietly saying, yeah, I've been here a minute. The architect, Bernard Maybeck, wanted this place to feel like a beautiful ruin, something poetic, something emotional. Not flashy, not loud. And that vision still works today. You don't need plaques or guided tours to feel it. The atmosphere does the talking. As you walk through, notice how people naturally slow down. Phones drop a little lower. Conversations get quieter. That's rare in modern America, especially in a city like San Francisco. This place doesn't demand attention, it earns it. Travel tip: take a moment to stop under the rotunda and look up. Most people walk straight through, but that ceiling detail is underrated and seriously cool. Also, if you're into history, reading just a little about the 1915 Expo before visiting makes the experience hit way harder. This isn't just a pretty backdrop, it's a reminder that some things are worth saving, even when the plan says temporary. One of the best things about the Palace of Fine Arts is how real it feels. Yeah, tourists come through, cameras ready, but locals treat this place like part of their everyday life. You'll see joggers passing by, families letting kids roam around, musicians quietly practicing, and couples just sitting in silence. No rush, no pressure. This is classic San Francisco energy. Creative, relaxed, a little offbeat but super genuine. The palace isn't fenced off or overly commercialized. It's open, welcoming, and meant to be lived in. That's why it never feels fake or overdone. If you hang around long enough, you'll notice the little moments. A wedding shoot happening near the water, someone sketching the columns by hand, a local giving directions to a visitor like it's no big deal. These small scenes are what make this place special. It's not just about how it looks, it's about how it feels to be here. Travel tip: if you want a deeper SF experience, grab a coffee from a nearby cafe and walk over instead of driving. Parking can be tricky, but walking in gives you time to ease into the vibe. Also, weekdays are way more relaxed than weekends if you're trying to avoid crowds. This is the Palace of Fine Arts doing what it does best, bringing people together without trying too hard. Low-key iconic, timeless, and very, very San Francisco. As we move deeper into the Palace of Fine Arts, this is where the pace naturally drops. You can feel it. Steps get slower, shoulders relax, and people stop checking the time. This place has a way of pulling you out of hustle mode and putting you straight into chill mode. No joke, even 5 minutes here can reset your whole day. The pathways curve gently around the lagoon, and every turn gives you a new angle. Columns framed by trees, reflections shifting in the water, light cutting through the arches. It's subtle, but that's the point. Nothing here is screaming for attention, yet everything looks intentional. This spot is perfect if you're doing a USA trip and feeling overwhelmed by packed schedules. San Francisco moves fast, but the Palace of Fine Arts reminds you that slowing down is part of the experience. Locals know it. That's why so many come here just to sit, think, or do absolutely nothing. And honestly, that's kind of the move. Travel tip: bring a small snack or coffee and find a quiet bench near the water. Just be respectful, no feeding wildlife. Also, if you're filming in 4000, stabilize your shots and take wider angles here. The symmetry of the architecture looks insane on a big screen. This chapter of the walk isn't about where you're going. It's about being exactly where you are. Simple, peaceful, very SF. There's a reason the Palace of Fine Arts shows up in movies, music videos, and social feeds all the time. The layout, the lighting, the way the structures rise out of the landscape, it all feels cinematic without trying too hard. It's got that effortless Hollywood look, even though you're standing in real life, not on a soundstage. As you walk under the rotunda again, notice how sound changes. Footsteps echo slightly, voices soften, and everything feels more dramatic, almost like the world just turned the volume knob down. That's part of the magic. This place isn't loud, but it's powerful. Sunlight plays a huge role here. In the afternoon, shadows stretch across the columns, adding depth and contrast. In the evening, warm tones take over, making everything glow. If you're shooting video, this is golden hour gold. Straight up content heaven. Travel tip: if you want that cinematic look, visit about an hour before sunset. Walk slow, keep movements smooth, and let the environment do the work. You don't need fancy gear. This place carries the visuals on its own. This is why people remember the Palace of Fine Arts long after they leave San Francisco. It's not flashy. It doesn't try to impress. It just shows up and delivers every single time. But why now? It's obvious why photographers can't get enough of the Palace of Fine Arts. Every step feels like a frame waiting to happen. Wide shots, tight details, reflections in the water, it all just works. And the best part? You don't need pro gear to capture something special here. Your phone will do just fine. No cap. As we walk along the edge of the lagoon, notice how the columns line up perfectly with the trees and sky. The symmetry is clean, almost to perfect. That's why this place looks fire in photos and unreal in video. Even on a cloudy day, the mood hits different. You'll see people patiently waiting for the right moment, someone stepping out of frame, a ripple settling in the water, a bird flying through. That's the energy here. Slow, intentional, and focused. Nobody's rushing. Travel tip: if you want fewer people in your shots, walk farther from the main rotunda. The side paths and back angles are way less crowded and just as beautiful. Also, portrait mode works great here because of the depth created by the columns. This chapter of the walk proves one thing: the Palace of Fine Arts doesn't just look good, it makes everything around it look better too. Standing here, it's kind of crazy to remember you're still in San Francisco. The noise, the traffic, the rush, it all feels far away. This place acts like a buffer between you and the rest of the city, a calm pocket where everything slows down. That's why so many people come here to clear their head. You'll see locals sitting quietly, headphones in, just vibing. Travelers doing the same thing, taking it all in. The palace doesn't judge how you experience it, it just lets you be. In a country where life moves fast, places like this matter. They remind you to breathe, to look up, to appreciate beauty without needing a reason. That's why the Palace of Fine Arts isn't just a landmark, it's a mental reset. Travel tip: if you're planning a full SF day, pair this visit with nearby spots like Crissy Field or Marina Green. Walkable, scenic, and perfect for keeping the relaxed energy going. This is the palace doing what it does best, offering peace, perspective, and a break from the grind. Straight up priceless. As we near the end of this walk, one thing becomes clear: this isn't a one-time visit kind of place. The Palace of Fine Arts has that rare quality that pulls people back again and again. Locals come here year after year. Travelers promise themselves they'll return. And somehow, it never feels the same twice. Every visit brings a different mood. Some days it feels bright and hopeful. Other days, quiet and reflective. The weather, the light, the people around you, all of it changes the experience. That's what keeps it fresh. It grows with you. In a city known for constant change, this place stays steady. Trends come and go, neighborhoods evolve, but the palace remains a calm anchor. It reminds you that not everything needs to be updated or upgraded. Some things are already exactly what they need to be. Travel tip: if you ever revisit San Francisco, come back here at a different time of day than your first visit. Morning, afternoon, sunset, each one tells a different story. This chapter isn't about sightseeing anymore. It's about connection. And that's why this place sticks with people long after they leave. As we take our final steps, pause for one last look back. The columns, the water, the open sky, it all comes together in a way that feels calm and complete. No big finale, no dramatic ending. Just a quiet moment that settles in naturally. That's the beauty of the Palace of Fine Arts. It doesn't demand attention. It earns appreciation through presence alone. And in a world full of noise, that kind of quiet confidence is rare. Whether you're watching this as part of your USA travel planning, exploring virtually from home, or just unwinding after a long day, this walk was about more than location. It was about slowing down, appreciating design, and letting a place speak for itself. If this walk brought you even a little peace, then it did its job. And if it inspired you to visit one day, even better. As our walk through the Palace of Fine Arts comes to an end, one thing's clear: this place is more than just a landmark. It's a vibe. A pause button in the middle of San Francisco. Whether you're visiting from out of state, planning a USA road trip, or just exploring from home, this spot deserves a place on your list. If you enjoyed this breathtaking walking tour, hit that like button, it really helps the channel. Subscribe for more relaxing walks, iconic USA locations, and real travel experiences with chill energy. Drop a comment and let me know, would you rather visit this place at sunrise or sunset? Until next time, take it easy, travel smart, and keep exploring.